She strolls casually down along the rail.
Not as grand.
Not as grand.
Not as grand.
As what?
As back there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Look at all that.
I'm trying to. Lordy,
It's pretty
look.
solid, honey.
How about, okay, you go bouncing against it to see how solid it is. I'll step back here and keep the camera running. And she leans over. Our next stop is Sheep Creek Swamp Canyon. Seems like a very unlikely name, but it is very nice. We get a glimpse of more of these hoodoos. I'll try to zoom up on those. And then down in that valley, just so many of these pretty formations. We're at mile marker, what, about 6?
Yeah.
You start at 0 coming into the park and you go out to 18, and then you work your way back. Because again, most of the stops and overlook are on the right side of the road heading out. Pretty. Now that trail could actually be traversed, and this is a trail crossing. I can see, matter of fact, quick walk over, you can see a trail coming around the corner, working its way around here, and I believe down the ravine. This is not too steep to be navigated. Not by me, of course, but I mean, some people. We're now at Bryce Point, and for a reason that's totally beyond me, we're walking over to that point that's jutting out over there. We're on our way out. I should leave this camera behind for evidence. Look at this. Look at this. Good Lord. But we're on our way over there to get some pictures of those hoodoos. who did. This is the hill we just walked down to this point. It was not easy for me, or anybody else, I think. I heard a lot of people talking about it. But if I can bring the camera around, I'll show you the payoff. That's the payoff for walking out on this point. I'll try to keep the camera going. This is down across the valley. This is the famous hoodoos. And this is, I'm sure, why they call it Bryce Point. Because this is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen in my life. Just amazing. The plaque over there talks about the Bryces that built the oldest Mormon church in this area. I didn't read the whole plaque, but that's what Bryce Canyon's named after. It's hard to stop looking down there at that, even though it's hard to do. I'm going to try to get a shot a little further down, if I can find something to hang on to here. That's the view down. That's the view down from Bryce Point. Jesus Christ. I'm finishing up the video here at what is just hands down the most spectacular view in the park. I did wimp out and abandon the lane down there. I had to get out of there. Here she comes. What a guy. Left her by herself down there. I couldn't do any more of that. This is, look at the changes in the color. You got this white rock over here. Christ, it looks like a cathedral. And then you turn around to those, more of those There's cliffs over there. I hope that this picks them up because it looks for all the world like a choir standing up in a church in a choir loft over there against the white. Then, of course, down in the valley, Elaine pointed out that she saw a hiking trail, and I saw the trail and that weaves around those hoodoos down there, and that answers the question of where this panoramic photograph that's for sale in there of the hoodoos just up all around in these narrow, you can't even call them a ravine, a slot like that through these tall walls that people are walking through. That has to be down there. Has to be. What a place. And you can see how the hoodoos were formed over there because straight where I'm looking, again I hope this picks it up, but you can see the hoodoos in sort of a rough line. It's like ranks of them. And they called them fins. And the fins eroded between them and made little bridges, and the bridges fell down and left those little towers that they call hoodoos all standing there. Got your breath, darling? Are you breathing?
Yeah. Like my husband, he does this too.
Oh, man. Oh no,